My name is Stanley Clark, Bishop of the Moravian Church in Jamaica and Chairman of Unitas. And Unitas is a service agency of the Moravian Church in Jamaica. We have been involved in this kind of work since 1980 and have developed a number of projects, including constructing water tanks in several parishes and engage in coffee production, citrus production, and now we are into greenhouse production, greenhouse farming. And in the greenhouse, we cultivate a number of vegetables and crops. And my colleague here, Vice Chairman and an agronomist, Mr. Lester Murray, will tell us something about that.
Well, as Bishop has indicated, I am Lester Murray. I'm Vice Chairman of Unitas, an agriculturalist by profession, and more so a farmer full time. I'm real happy for IDB and the Environmental Foundation of Jamaica and Ministry of Environment and Job Creation for having funded us in realizing our dream of setting up a pilot farm here at MISPA, which we hope will help to empower the members of the community to a greater level of productivity and income generation as they see what we're doing, partner with us, learn from us, and even go back and practice to use the very technologies that we are using, which I believe is the way forward. And so the extent of this project that has been funded is actually a water harvesting project. And so the idea is now to harvest all the rainfall water from the roofs of our greenhouse, which would normally go to waste. And so for any given acre, whenever an inch of rain falls, that greenhouse has the ability to harvest roughly 26,000 gallons of water. So to put that in context is what takes place in Jamaica. Jamaica gets an average of 60 inches of rainfall per year. So it is saying that for any given year you get 60 inches of rainfall. 1 acre has the ability to harvest roughly 1.5 million gallons of water. And so that is really a lot of money if you put it in monetary terms, because you're thinking at least $4 million worth of water that would have normally gone to waste. And so the idea here is to harvest this rainfall and then use it now in a productive way to grow plants, to produce food, to generate income, to better feed our people a nutritious diet. And so this project, the whole idea is to involve the school, which is adjoined into this MISPA project. It's a part of the church community. And so our idea is to share this technology with the school. In fact, to share these resources that we are being funded with the school. For the idea now is to take water from this very project, pipe it to the school, and now use it to set up like a vegetable garden that will now subsidize the food that is purchased for the children at school. So not only will they be fed in a balanced diet, but we'll also be engaging them and sharing technologies and educating them as to ways now they can now use this to empower themselves, to produce for themselves, to feed their families later on, and to generate income to do the things that they want to do.
I've heard you use the term technology about 3 times. I'm interested in the kind of technology you're going to use because I remember in talking with you, you mentioned some use of solar water heater, you talk about gravity and all that. Can you elaborate a little bit on that technology?
And so the very idea of how this project is structured is that the greenhouses then are at a lower level on the farm. And so there's actually a smaller pond small internal, this pond will be able to hold about 200,000 gallons of water.
Okay.
And so that is the pond that will be harvesting the water directly from the greenhouses.
Okay.
And then this water will be pumped from that smaller pond, 200,000 gallon, up to a higher elevation, roughly 100 feet above. And so if you understand anything about gravity-fed water, it says that every 2.5 feet up you go, you get a pressure of 1 pound per square inch.
Okay.
So hence it is saying that when we pump this water from the level down there to up to 100 feet above there into a bigger pond holding approximately 400,000 gallons, we'll be able to get water at a pressure lower down at least 40 psi.
And the energy that will push the water from the small pond to the big pond will be done by solar water.
Right, and so what we'll be using now to transfer that water from the pond 100 feet below is actually a solar powered pump.
Okay.
So as part of this project that is being funded, we'll be having a solar powered pump
Yes.
with everything to go with the panels
Okay.
and the pump controller.
Okay.
So we can now, as the sun shines,
Yeah.
pump water using alternative energy.
Wow.
And then having this water later on to be used at the required pressure without any additional pump.
So whether drought, rainfall or not, greenhouse production will be going on because we have the water to keep the farm.
And so that is certainly one of the plus of water harvesting and greenhouse production, since you no longer have to depend on the rain falling, but you now storing the water for it. I was about to say rainy days, for sunny days, for drought conditions. And so you could now use, and so you could now have what more consistent production, producing right through the year without being limited by a drought.
Yes.
And so you can get, and not only that, but a better quality.
Yes. And we are pleased to have here with us the Reverend Lovern Skeen from the minister here at Mizpah Moravian Church, and our team members who are here, Mr. O'Neill Bailey, who is he's let me see now. I'm missing you out there. He's O'Neill. Tell me again. What's your role? No, O'Neill. He's an engineer. And Kelly, Tariq Kelly, just graduated from University in Costa Rica, and he's one of our young agriculturalist engineer. And we have the Reverend Nielsen Waite, who is a warden tutor at the United Theological College. And all these persons are engaged in this project to benefit the community through greenhouse farming.